Hi. I am Skylapse Timelines, and this is the 28th episode of Norindus. This time I am going to show you how I detail my countryside. I think I promised to also detail my parks and industrial areas, but I don't think I have anything special to say about that, so I just record it and release in my Patreon page. Also, I only do one example of each thing for now, as there is quite a lot to do, so I can give you this video earlier. Rest of the detailing will be available in my Patreon page, if you really want to see it all. When it comes to farming areas, I think there are two things I want to highlight, that I haven't told yet during this series. Lot of farms do have lots of buildings. I am going to add a lot more farming related buildings during this process. Not every household in the countryside is a farm, so some just should be alone. But most of them have at least a silo. Should I choose a silo, or a barn? I choose silos, when they are placed near to the house. I choose barns, whenever they should be in the middle of the field, or at least further away from the house. I don't really use bigger barns, but when it comes to silos, I think those farms that are going to have other stuff as well, needs a bigger silos, and those who have only the silo, should have smaller ones. In Northern Europe, there used to be a lot of small farms alongside fewer, but still plenty, bigger farms, that those smaller ones have been divided from. These days only the big farms can survive, and therefore the small farms only ever had silos, but bigger ones, some of which still may function, will have other buildings as well. The other thing about detailing these areas, is that there are almost always wood racks and some old wells in the backyards. Sometimes the old houses have even an outhouse. I look at the resources view a couple of times. I do that, to know where is the fertile land. If you go to a field, you might notice that there are sometimes a lot of rocks. That often means that the field has been cleared. So if the field exists in not fertile land, I put some rocks over there. If it is in fertile land, I remove the rocks. Another reason to look at the resources view leads us to the forests, and species of tree. In this climate area, spruce, pine and birch are very common. Pine usually exists in more rough areas, meanwhile birch requires more water. So I am making predominantly pine forests to slopes and or areas. Birch will be more common closer to water, and also I decided to mix things up and put them also into oil areas. Now, there isn't a whole lot of oil here, so that would be unrealistic anyway, but I just wanted some change. Spruce would then be everywhere else, that isn't urban area. Fertile areas will be mixed with different species. Also I will be adding some growth differences to forests. I mean that not every woodlot is the same age. Luckily, Vanilla Game comes with 3 different sizes for spruces, so I can make them look like there is 3 different ages of woodlots. For the other species, I have to actually mix different woods, that have same-ish look and different height, to give the effect of forest management happening. For the fresh logs, I also use a lot of other vegetation, to make the effect. So, these are the main points I had to say this time. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. For the end, I just wanted to say, that meanwhile I will detail the rest of the map. I hope you give me some name suggestions to things. Naming episode will happen, once everything else is done. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and stuff.